Hey there, welcome back to my video series. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about walking some of my newbies. There's a lot of newbies lately, and it's challenging sometimes teaching people who I've been using the term with a client lately who don't know this language, who don't know Greek, perhaps. Let's just use that as an example. Like, to learn a new language is a lot, right? And I'm reminding clients when we get on one-on-one Zooms that they've learned so much more than they realize. Being able to log in, being able to set up a demo, being able to start to understand the charts, it's huge. It's huge. You don't wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm going to learn Greek today," and in 2 weeks you're speaking it. Maybe in 2 months you're recognizing some of the words. You probably can't say many of them. Maybe you know how to read a couple of them and print. Think, what is that app? Duolingo. I had that on my phone for a while. It's hard. This is like a language. It's like a language that will pay you. So I wanted to continue to clarify here in the videos to make it easier for clients how it all works, how to begin, because again, there's multiple MT4 videos there. And if MT4 is not the platform that you're choosing, and you're choosing to go with TradeLocker, which is, again, is like the train station. Remember, that's you need to get to the train station to go someplace if you're not flying, walking, biking, driving, a train station. That's my analogy. I'm diverting here. Um, so one of the things that I visited with the client is, let's see what TradeLocker has to offer for trading videos. I can't really teach you all the ins and outs of TradeLocker. It's a lot. But I'm going to point you to some videos and to their YouTube site so that maybe you can, get interested and go to that station by yourself. So let's go do that. All I did here was to pull up YouTube and search on YouTube for TradeLocker's site. So I just was here yesterday and subscribed, and I was poking around. Now there's a lot here too, but if you sift through some things, you will see training videos. Okay. There's a lot here. So I'm just going to go. I'm the quickest way, easiest way is to go to video. So I subscribed. You might want to subscribe if you're on this platform. How to. Here it is. How to. Now, some of this is, so what I also did, almost like my platform, my Patreon, I went to the oldest first. Hey, you guys are new. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's our introduction. You can look how to use a trend line tool, indicators, drawing tools, like how to work your way around the videos. There were some simpler ones here. I forwarded one to a client. How do you stop loss? There was one as simple like how to get started. Forgot what the one was I sent to her. Treat my demo like a live account. That's interesting. How to trade on the charts. There was one like how to open a demo. It's in here. I forwarded it to my client. How to change time frames. So everything you need is here. I swear that there's one like how to open an account. Maybe okay, I'm playing with these magnets. I'm really sorry. They're really clunky. I'm going to put them down right now. So this is what you want to bring up if you decide to go with TradeLocker, and a bunch of your questions will be answered here. But let's go to the chart. Let's go to, wonder where I saw that. I wonder where I saw, how to journal trades. There's a lot in here for TradeLocker. They're very, very helpful. Again, I've been on this platform for what, 9 months? I really, really like it. Let's go to TradeLocker demo account that I created. And by the way, if anyone have been with me for a while, I would get on weekly Zooms and we would take a trade. And I would always write like, yeah, that one hit, that one hit. I took a trade yesterday in gold with my client and I hit just a few hours, few hours later. So track record continues. Let's go to my demo account, shall we? Here's my demo. As well, I took everything off. This, once you learn how to set up your trading view account, it's the same thing. See right here, trading view. I'm going to use the analogies that I used yesterday. Like going into a Macy's store. Macy's store in a different state, different town, different city. They're all set up the same, right? The shoes are on the left, the men's department is in the back. Shoes are up front, shoes and purses are always up front, and the jewelry, it's set up the same. So any of the tools that you're using, any of the tools that you're using, right, are the same. Any of the indicators, here's my RSI setup. Any of the indicators are the same. Clear all drawings. I want to get rid of this quick. So my indicators, which I just hid, so you can see there's a little 2-1 here for the 2 indicators that I use on the top panel. So I just hid those. How do I bring them back to the, show? There we go. I just hid those, my Bollinger Bands, and also the Ichimoku Cloud show. So boom, here's the chart that I use. It looks just like TradingView, only the benefit of using my broker on here is that it's the right numbers. So when you practice on TradingView, if it's not the broker that you're using on your web terminal or on your phone, the numbers are going to be a little bit different. You go to enter at 24,850 for buy, and you see that it's already, when you just checked it, and you see that now with your broker it's 28 750. Like it already, like what happened? So different brokers have different prices. It's all within 50 pips, 25, 50 pips. But you want to get in the trade when you see that perfect entry. And if you're looking to the west, you're not going to see what's in the east. Another analogy. So again, all the tools are the same. So newbies, you need to understand the TradingView tutorial that I posted. It's in there. It's in the video library. I don't know what number specifically, but it's in there because we found it yesterday while we're on a training Zoom. You need to, I know what I wanted to do. So here are some of the really cool things that I can teach you versus a guy. There's a YouTube out there called TradeLocker for Beginners. It's not TradeLocker, it's some guy. And I'm like, oh, he's like showing you how to place an order and all the different parts of the screen, the markets and everything. But he's using a different broker, and I just found it really confusing that he started his opening video, log into your Osprey account. Well, we're not using Osprey. You can use Osprey. If that's who you want to use as a broker, you just have to make sure that they offer what you want to sell. What do the spreads look like? The basic broker things that you need to ask yourself. Again, if you use FX Sway, I can help you. I can more easily help you than I'm not familiar with that broker. So you can see I logged in. The market is actually closed right now for another 15 minutes. It is, depending on when you watch this video, it's a Wednesday night, I think. So the market will reopen shortly. I'm on my demo account. You can see right here. I really don't want to bring up the annotation too. The demo account. So here's some of the things that I wanted to show you about TradeLocker. There's something interesting called panels right here. I guess I should bring up the annotation tool. Yeah. Yep. We are in our demo account. Oh, so now this is in the way. That's weird. Can I move it? Nope, I cannot move it. Oh man. That covers that covers everything. What the heck? Okay, I'm closing it. That covers everything. Okay. Anyway, there's on the left-hand side, there's the tools for trading view. You can zoom in, zoom out. Okay. I didn't know that was there. Panels is what I'm interested in. This is going to help you understand how to use your web terminal to watch your trades, to place your trades. I've done both. I like having this up here because then I can have each of my open accounts up here as a tab and I can just check. Instead of like being on this little guy with my head bent all day, I can just, I'll be watching something and then I can just click on it and go, yep, yep, yep. So the panels are very interesting. The three options are the markets panel, which if you click on it, so dark. Oh, you know what? Is it because the market's closed? It's very dark. You can, let me move this. You can go up to this little box and you can see all that is offered in the markets. It's a lot. If you want to narrow your search down, you can go to the Forex majors. Remember, there's a video on the 8 majors. Or you can go to metals. Like I said, I was taking a demo trade yesterday and I went into metals with my client. This is so dark and not moving because the market's closed. And that's my best guess because I've never seen that before. And I'm an indice trader. You can go into the indexes. Yeah, it's all like blacked out. So we can't do anything just now. But what you can do, is it going to let me? Is it going to let me pick? Let's go back let's go into metals and see if it will. Wow, what a bad time of day to do this. Let's go into copper. Oh, it did bring up copper. Oh, there we go. So you click on what you want, or you can type it in the magnifying glasses search. There we go. The search space option. So I just clicked on copper to see if it would work, and it did. So copper comes up. Hey, let's trade copper. Okay. So you can get rid of this screen by clicking on this white line, and it brings it collapses it. Or you can go back over to the edge and click on the white line that just appeared and bring it back. Or you can go on the markets panel and make it disappear, make it appear. So again, we just searched copper and hey, look, there it is. Once you're in your thing, you really don't want that open unless I'm with a client and I'm on my laptop and they say, hey, what is UJ doing? And I can go into, I'll do the side panel way. I can go into the majors, or I could probably type in all and just type in USD JPY. I don't want pro. And UJ, that's his nickname. UJ will come up. There we go. And I can collapse it again. And since I'm here, it's almost easier just to like slide over and shut that bad boy down. So I did. And now you can see this is popping up and it's floating around and I can't get rid of it. It's if you want to open a trade. Well, I don't want to open a trade right now. And what do you know? This little option right here for the order, this is how to place an order. This order panel is highlighted. It's open. Hey, no, thank you, not today. Boom, and it's gone. Oh yeah, let's place a UJ trade. And you can place it right here. And when you're in your live account, you can place your order from right here if you don't want to use your 80 phone. So you have that option. And again, it's just like TradingView, which is where you're going to be practicing, where you're going to be understanding Greek. And this is just like a bonus. It's going to be really easy. So let's get rid of that. The last thing in this panel bar here is called the trades panel. So if you have a guess what that is, that just means it will show you what you have for open trades. Well, I don't have any open positions, open trades. I have 0 right now. My gold trade from yesterday closed, right? But same thing, you can click that and it goes away. Now it's not highlighted. I can come way down to the bottom, click it again, and it comes back up. And you can also drag it bigger. So if I had several positions open, okay, if I had several positions open, then you can see all of them. Sorry, I got distracted because it says that it opened, but it's not quite. So this must be like the Australian market or something. It looks like gold is in session. What do you know? Gold is activated. So again, since I'm here and I don't want to look at it and there's nothing to look at, I'm just going to collapse that trade. So this says that gold is open. 7 minutes left. They have a countdown timer here. 7 minutes left into the hour, which almost doesn't make sense. I'm not sure why. 7 minutes left till it opens is what I'm thinking. But 7 minutes left until the next hour, which would be 6 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, when the market officially opens. That is kind of strange. I'm going to stick to indices. But so I wanted to show you those 3 things because I felt that was really helpful. And again, you just have to play with it, and no better place to play around than in demo. So today we learned about the panels option where you can search on whatever pair. See, now it's nice and bright. So search on whatever pair you want to. You can place an order. Look at that. It popped right up. It's right under it. Hey, I want this. I'm going to enter this order. And then your open positions, if you want to bring that up. Now we have all 3 open and it's a lot for me. That's just, I'm going to close this and I'm going to close all of them actually. What did I want to show you? So when you go to place a demo trade, let's go to gold. Let's go to, because I was watching that yesterday. Let's go back to gold. Okay, how do I do that? I can click on the markets panel, or I can go way over here to the right, which is kind of the way I learned. So I kind of like that better. I don't know why. So I can stay in all for the category of the markets, or I can go just down to metals. Oh, it's looking for UJ and metals. So I have to delete that. Okay, metals. And so now that's not open. Oh, it's the Asian market. Yes, okay. The Asian market is flowing, is working right now, not metals. That's kind of funny. Let's go back to gold. There we go. Close. It's still closed for 6 more minutes. So if it's not going to let me. So for all, excuse me, intents and purposes. Oh my gosh, I yawned on my Zoom. What? It's the end of the day. It's real life here, folks. It's just real life. Major pairs. I am going to go to UJ. Let's go back. Let's place an UJ trade. It's demo, so got what I wanted. Skedaddle. Sweep to the side. Okay. Now, just a quick scan without watching the news. It's demo, so this is not really how you would want to trade. You want to know if there's any upcoming news. But for training purposes, we're just doing technical training, not fundamental trading, following the news, current events. So if I click down here in the space, if I double tap it, it will fill up the whole screen. It's just easier to see. We can see that UJ is in the seller's backyard. It's going down on the hour. Hour is about to shift over. Also going down on the 4-hour, also seller's backyard. And what a surprise. So this just means for the UJ pair that the dollar is weaker because the dollar is the one driving the bus there. So the dollar is weaker than, sorry, it's the magnets, weaker than the yen. So let's see where she might be going. Where is she going to bust up? Well, she's going to bust up right here because that's where, what's this one right here? So this is just below. Let's go back and look at the candlestick. So just, look at this big one. I haven't traded UJN forever. Not for a long, long time. But I would say she's definitely going to come and get this wick, if not this wick. So let's be a little more aggressive. Is this quarter theory? Let's grab a horizontal line and see. It didn't make it. Quarter theory, second number. Well, there we go. 05. This is part of my strategy, so I'm not going to go over it here, but we are going to mark this 14405. Change it to a different color. Let's do this little lavender. Let's 14405. Change the coordinate and just mark it. Right? And now the wonderful thing. The wonderful thing is that this is going to be my take profit. Why is that working? Oh, okay. Whoop. Why are you not working? Oh, click. Okay. Let's do a little bit bigger. 14. We're gonna make this our TP, take profit. Whoop. TP. Oh, it's in the center. Who wants it in the center? Let's relocate that. Center, no, I want it top. I like it at the top of the line, and I like it all the way to the right. Top right. Boom. So here she is. A little hard to see. We can even change that color because it's hard. I don't know what I was thinking. I want this to not be blue. Let's make it bright white. And let's make it bigger. Can we make it a little bit bigger? Because I'm tired. Okay, here's our TP. We're going to enter this trade to go down. So into a sell because the RSIs are telling it to sell. And we got money here, folks. We got this money. So here's this little tiny dotted line right here. This is price right now. Where's my countdown clock? That's weird. What happened to my countdown clock? Where is my countdown clock? Where's my countdown clock? Bar to close. Countdown bar to close. It's just missing. Try one more time. Oh, I don't want that. I want countdown to close. Countdown to bar close. Isn't that coming up? That's so bizarre. I feel like the spread is hiding it. I don't know why that's not ticking down. Interesting. All right, another issue for another time. let's place an order. So how do we do that? We go over to the panel, and that's the market again. We just chose, what do we want to get into? We chose UJ. So now we want to go into the order panel. We wanted to go to a sell. I have an $8,000 account. It will tell you we can risk 2%. That's not 2%. 2% is a lot. We're not going to risk 2%. Let's risk 0.5%. Will get us $42. Sell, click it, and then we will officially be in the trade. Do you want to? It always asks you, you can change this option, you can toggle, don't ask me if this is what I want, it's what I want. Or you can say, hey, and keep this off, and it will ask you, is this what you want to do? I like that option. Yeah, I want to double check. Make sure everything's right. Boom, we are officially in the trade position. Open. It's almost like a live account. So this usually fades. On my phone, it fades. Doesn't seem, oh, it did fade. Okay. So I don't need this right in the middle here. This is my issue before. Get rid of this, unhighlight that orders. And you can see down here at the bottom, again, I kind of like to drag it up. There's our trade. We entered UJ for a sell, 0.21 lot size. That was like half a percent. We entered at 145.145. What? What? Right now the market is 145.137. Hey, that's lower. Hey, we want to go lower. Look, we are in profit by $1.44. You also see it down here. If you click on this little pencil, you just kind of have to like watch this again, play around, and then it will all come naturally like the Greek language. I'm going to click this edit position. Hello? Oh, we didn't enter a take profit. Our take profit, our take profit was 144. Now's a good time to enter your take profit and stop loss. Our take profit was 145.050. What? Oh, sorry. 144. Let's do that. 144.050. That little lavender gauge that I set. Okay. So profit and loss, profit will be $158. Thank you. I will take it. So now, guys, in the training videos, we talk about stop losses, latte stop loss, waiting until it goes into profit to set a latte stop loss, or because you're newbies, we're going to figure out what your stop loss should be right here and right now. Again, this is irritating. It keeps popping up. No, thank you. I'm just going to lower this down since it's just, we're at $5 in profit, just so I can see it. Great. Let's bring this back down. Okay. It's kind of irritating. Let's get rid of this. Let's even get this lower. Ooh, we're at $10 in profit. Okay. I can find like there's like a little grayish part here that shows up. I'm just gonna lower this second panel even. Oh, you know what? I don't need to lower it. I can just double tap on the top panel, right? And it will show, hold on one second. It will, okay. For some reason, I felt like I didn't hit recording. If I double tap in the panel opening in the middle of nowhere, no man's land, it will bring that full screen. So we want this full screen because I want to, and I'm just going to run my cursor over here to the price scale and just kind of slide my finger on my mouse pad and it reduces it a little bit. So now I have a better look. Okay, here's our take profit. Here's where we entered this thicker dotted line. Here's where we entered. We are $18 in profit. 17. Nice. And here's our take profit, the lavender line. I labeled it take profit. Where's our stop loss? Stop loss, you always want to set a 2-to-1 ratio. And I've said it in other videos, maybe, hopefully you've seen them. Might be on the, well, it should be. I've talked about stop losses on Cappuccino, the newbie tier as well. You want a 2-to-1 ratio. If you're hoping to make $2, you're willing to risk $1 to make 2. Risk $25 to make 50. Risk $50 to make 100. 2-to-1 ratio. Do you see it? So we can figure out that 2-to-1 ratio. And I know I just did a video on this. Long and short position. So I'm going to click, this is the long position, which means the buy position. We're not in a buy. We're going to click on this little faded arrow that's here, and it will give other options. Look, short position, selling position. We're going to take this tool and we are going to plop it right here. I plopped it right on my entry point. So it automatically comes up. Ugh. Can you see the red for, so if I'm in a sell, that's the green part, that's like money. And if you see the red, that's going in the opposite direction. That means you have the chance of losing some money. So green is good when you're in a sell. Red is bad on the top part when you're in a sell. You're going in the wrong direction. You can see the risk to reward ratio. This is what we're going to change. It's 1, which means in my previous example, you're going to risk $1 to make $1. Well, that's pretty boring. You're going to risk $50 to make $50. You want a better ratio than that. So we're going to go to that 2-to-1 ratio that I was talking about. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab, because this is still active, it's not set. You can see there's circles here, which means we can move everything. I'm going to grab this circle up here, this sell side circle, and bring it down until this number is a number 2. And that will mean that it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh, it is a 2. Okay. So let's step to the side here. So you can see that this is half of this 2-to-1 ratio. Okay. So it's just telling the broker when we set whatever number we want to set here. It's going to be one number over here. If you're looking at the plus sign, it's going to be one of these numbers that we're going to set. That's grayed out right here. We're going to tell a broker when we want to get out. Do we want to be like $500 in the hole? No. Do we want to say, hey, take 100 and get out, take 50 and take me out? It's too much. Yeah. So this is actually 150. The pippage is different than points. This is 100. It says 1,525. It's really $150. And this is $75. So that's half. But we also want to set it for my strategy for quarter theory. So just let me know, since you don't know quarter theory, let's say right here, let's say 147.10 is where we're going to set our 147.10 is going to be our stop loss. Okay. So now that we have that, never mind, and you're going to learn how to set your stop loss. I'm going to go back down here. Let me bring up, yeah, let's go back down here. I'm just going to scrape it up here. We're $10 in profit still. I'm going to go to the pencil to edit. Hey, we don't have a stop loss yet. It's all blank. I'm going to click the stop loss. We want our stop loss to be, what did I say? 147.10. 147.10. No, it's got to be different than that because this is a bigger loss. It's got to be higher than that. What did I do wrong? Oops. 147.0. 140. When did we get in? We got in at 145. Oh, it has to be less. It has to be. Okay, so if our take profit is, let's say 160. So we need this number to be 80. That would be a 2-to-1 ratio. So let's use this little tool. 146.4. What am I doing? 145.7. Bear with me. Okay. Let's do this. 145.7. This would be our 2-to-1 ratio. Let's confirm that. Position modified, that will go away. I'm going to get rid of this order panel because it pops up all the time. So now we've told the broker, now we're into a trade. We've told the broker when to get us out. I wonder if that's on here. No, that stop loss isn't on here. When to get us out in profit and when to take us out for our stop loss. Okay. So I am going to watch this trade for you. I'm really excited if as I go about my evening, go make dinner or whatever, see if this demo trade hits. And I know that seemed like a lot of Greek, but I'm just getting you used to walking. And now that we just checked this, like now it's stuck here. What do? You're just going to click that blue arrow and it didn't change anything. We didn't discard anything. There's nothing to discard. We didn't change anything. We just opened it up and looked at it. So this number, just like with my client yesterday, this number will go up and down. It might go negative. I feel like it's going to go in the direction that we wanted it to go in. So I'm really, oh yeah, we didn't do anything. We want to discard that. That's crazy. All right, that's a lot of rambling by me. You will get used to the Greek. So our take profit was, our stop loss was 145.10. I forget what it was now. It was somewhere around here. Anyway, that's it. I wanted to show you some of those things about placing a trade on your computer. For me, it's a little simpler on the phone, on my phone, but we'll just have to wait and see how this trade does. And I hope that that made sense to you. Did to me. And it's different when you're learning something new you've never heard before. Like you could see like how you could get used to those steps. So have strength in what you do, have conviction and confidence in what you do, and take baby steps. Like don't beat yourself up over if that didn't make sense. I didn't get it. You will get it. You will get it. All right. I will see you on the next video.